That's right, I got a secret. I work for the government, y'all! Ah! Alright, some people might already know this, but I don't think I've actually ever covered this in a video. But lately, I have been working for the federal government. Now, I'd like to say I was an MIB, maybe I am, but I'm working for the Census. So I applied a while back, and I thought this might be a great way to kind of temporarily bring in some income while we get some other things situated. Our ultimate goal out here is to be self-sufficient with our finances. We'd like to be living, working here on the homestead. Now, our plan for our income was to kind of make our own little creations, a little bit of art, a little bit of crafts, and sell those at the farmer's market. But we haven't exactly got around to it. It's kind of been one project over the other. I left my job, Jessica quit her job eventually, and so it's just the two of us out here with no income. And you can slowly see that money starting to drop. Now, we can't live off the sale of our house forever, and we're not completely broke or anything like that, but I'd rather not get to that point. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. So I applied kind of on a whim, but then I got it, which is a really huge blessing. It's taken me off the homestead, but it's got quite a number of advantages. As soon as I get in the car, the clock starts, I go out, and I'm just verifying data for the census, checking make sure everything's still there, any new places, make note of that. And then the clock stops right when I get back. And I get paid for all that mileage too. So that's kind of cool. I've been doing this now for about a month. And so far, it's been an adventure. I wasn't quite fully expecting that, but it has. It's been taking me to some interesting places. Places I probably never would have seen otherwise. I got to see some monuments. That's been cool. Geronimo's Last Stand. That's here in Arizona, but very close to the New Mexico border. So very cool seeing that. It's got its benefits, but it's kind of scary as well. I said it takes you to some neighborhoods where some of these living situations, man, it's just, the places are really beat up. You got dogs. The dogs have been interesting. Because you get the protective dogs, and they don't want you around. I went up to this one place, and I didn't see any dogs at first, but as soon as I got close to the trailer, out from underneath comes this huge great white. I was about to call it a great white Pyrenees. You almost could have played the music from Jaws. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. But it's a Great Pyrenees. And it is white, so you could call it a Great White Pyrenees. This thing was not too happy to see me. And I just kind of backed away slowly. You don't ever want to run from the dog because that'll get it to chase you. But I just kind of backed away slowly, got toward the gate. And a similar thing happened at another stop. Only this time it was 2 Great Pyrenees. I had one come at me, and then because that thing was barking and growling, then another came from right around the corner. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just backing away slowly. Nice dogs. Nice dogs. But you know what might be even scarier than the dogs that don't want to see you? The dogs that are a little too friendly. I had one that tried to make friends with my leg. A couple seemed to want to get in the car. Had the window down, got right up into there, was just peeking around like, hey, what's up, y'all? You got any snacks? I came up to this one property getting some information, and this pack of dogs, 4 of them, came right out into the road and hanging around the car. And then as soon as I started driving off, the pack of dogs followed me. And they followed me for a while. Eventually, 3 of them gave up the chase. One little black one was still following me for a little bit. And then it turned around and saw that it was alone, and then it was like, oh, are we still following this guy? I tell you, it's been crazy. But all in all, I think this is a really great opportunity. Now, it's not ultimately what I want to do. I mean, obviously it's taking me off of the homestead. It's definitely delaying projects. But I'm hoping it'll buy us some time to get us ready for those farmers markets. Because our ultimate goal is to be self-sufficient here financially and kind of getting by on our own creativity, to work with our own hands. And I think we'll get there. Between Jess and I, we got the skills, we got the determination, we're going to get it done. But not only am I juggling time with the census, but I'm also working on things here. Still working on the shed ceiling. That's coming along. Taking a little time just because of having to get all the bottles and bags, everything. That's kind of slowing up the process a little bit. I've also been working with the county I've also been working with the septic guy. We're still trying to get our permit changed to reflect a different kind of septic system. Smaller septic system, something that we can utilize out here. It should be a lot less money than a traditional septic system. There's a few more hoops you gotta go through, but we're trying to get that done. I think we're very close to getting that done. And once that's done, it'll be very cool. I think we'll be installing our own septic system, so that should be very cool, and that's coming up. Once that's done, then it'll be the house build. Ah! We might not be living in a fifth wheel for much longer. Exciting. I'm gonna miss it. It's cozy. It's cozy. Time to dump that thing and time to get into our mud house. Yeah. So all this is coming right around the corner. I'm very excited. All right, thanks a lot for joining me, everyone. Yeah, I gotta leave the homestead to make a living, but a lot of people do that. A lot of people trying to get by. You gotta get that money somehow until you don't need it anymore. And that's the real goal, right? Not only do you want to find ways to make money on the homestead, but you want to find ways to need money less. Thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you on the same off-grid time at the same off-grid channel.